right now under conduct of business, we have 4 items. The first one is to adopt a resolution approving property owner notice and protest process for 2016-17 garbage rate increase proposed by Recology San Bruno.
Good evening, Mayor, members of the council. The city's franchise agreement with Recology San Bruno allows for an annual rate adjustment. A detailed rate analysis is prepared every 2 to 3 years, and an interim rate year analysis is done in the remaining years. We are currently in the detailed rate analysis year. The detailed rate analysis is based on Recology's audited financial statements for the fiscal year ending September 2015 and includes a comprehensive forecast of operating expenditures and estimated revenues as outlined in the franchise agreement. On February 1st, 2016, Recology San Bruno requested a detailed rate year adjustment in accordance with the franchise agreement with the city. The detailed rate calculation did include the estimated lower landfill costs that are anticipated as a result of switching disposal sites from the Hay Road landfill to the Ox Mountain landfill, and which was approved by the City Council on January 26, 2016. This was a savings of approximately $122,000 and reduced the proposed rate adjustment from 3.66% to 1.82%. City staff vetted the proposed increase by verifying that all projections were in line with the franchise agreement, compared prior year numbers to Recology San Bruno's audited financial statements, and verified that calculations were correct. The proposed rate adjustment, as I mentioned earlier, is 1.82% and would be effective July 1st, 2016. Based on the proposed rate adjustment, charges for a 32-gallon residential toter will increase by 51 cents to $28.70. The item before the council tonight is the approval of moving forward with the 45-day property owner notice and protest process as defined by Proposition 218. No action on the proposed rate increases are being requested at this time. Public notices are anticipated to be mailed out on March 22nd, and approval of the proposed increase will be brought back to the council for a public hearing on May 10th, with the increase taking effect on July 1st. The general manager from Recology is here tonight, and we are both available to answer any questions.
Good. Any questions for staff?
I'm going to ask a question. And it's not against the increase. I understand that fully, but every year or every increase, there's a table of the cities, usually 20 cities or so, and showing the rates. And hopefully it's apples to apples. There are some rates that are considerably lower, and there are a few rates that are considerably higher. How would you respond, or how would the general manager respond to someone asking, well, how come San Mateo pays $8 less than us, and there's such a lot larger city, or even a smaller city like Burlingame paying a lot less? So I'm just curious as to how that's been addressed in the past.
Sure. We provide the cities for comparison purposes, and we don't know exactly. Every city has a different unique circumstances, so their rate calculations they do their rate calculations independently, each one. So they have different drivers. So, they may have more commercial or less commercial rates. So we don't delve into their actual calculations. We just provide it for comparison purposes.
Anything else?
Through the chair.
Marty?
The review that staff made, is that available to the public for review, or is that something that is not available?
The actual, so what we were provided from Recology, I would assume that would be public, right? Let's check with our city attorney.
Sure.
So Recology provides us with the detail, and when I was vetting, it was more just ticking, so that you probably wouldn't want to see that, but you would want to see their actual calculations. So we'll check into that.
Yes, I was going to say we'll check in with staff, and then Recology's. It's possible that some of the information, for example, might be proprietary, might have to be redacted. So it's hard to say now without actually looking at it, but we'll check into that and get back to you about it.
Sure.
And their financial statements are public also, so those would be available.
Good. Anyone else? Any action?
Through the chair, I adopt the resolution.
Councilmember Ibarra.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Connell.
Aye.
Councilmember Rico Medina.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Marty Medina,
Aye.
Mayor Ruane.
Aye.